Hello, welcome to Potential Moveset, a mini-series that I'll be doing until the release of Jump Force. Now, before we begin, I want to get a few things straight. Number one, Kaiba will be playable with his monsters. No blue-eyes white dragon by himself. That makes no sense. Number two, Kaiba is an original Yu-Gi-Oh character, so he gets in as a rep before anybody else does. In order for us to figure out what type of moves Kaiba could potentially have, we have to use the manga and the TV series to let us know. We'll be using this as a guide to figure this out, especially the manga. Now, we also have to figure out what type of fighter Kaiba is. Kaiba relies on skill and power to win his battles. That's one of his main themes. He's disciplined and focused. That's how he got all his money. He's relentless. And he's very, very aggressive in his battles. So overall, you're looking at an aggressive playstyle, powerful but slightly slow attacks. That type of playstyle fits his fighter type completely. Now we know the type of fighter Kaiba is. It's time for us to figure out his potential moveset. Now, since he's a Yu-Gi-Oh character, all we have to do is potentially find a monster he uses throughout the series. Yuki tells us that if another Yu-Gi-Oh character gets in the game, they at least have to have 3 characters or 3 monsters to fight with. So we need to find 3 prominent monsters Seto Kaiba uses throughout the series, or at least in Battle City. And one of them is definitely going to be Albus the Tormentor. Now what you're seeing right now is a mega panel of Albus the Tormentor, and that exact size that he's in right now, that's most definitely going to be the size of him in the game. So who's next? I chose Forest Raider. Why? Because throughout Battle City, this is almost every battle. I think Kaiba's always started with Forest Raider in his battles. So it would definitely be nice to have Forest Raider as his second monster to have, one of his fighting monsters in the game. and of course the Blue Eyes White Dragon, at least one. Now, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if they would have put Kaiba in this game without Blue Eyes. That's not even possible. You might as well not even put him in the game. Him and Blue Eyes are one and the same. Now, I'm not saying Blue Eyes can be playable by themselves because that's fucking ridiculous to say. But as you can see on the panel on the right, that's pretty much going to be the size of Blue Eyes White Dragon in this game. So the monsters up top are pretty much the three I've chosen. However, that doesn't mean Voice Raider can't be replaced with another monster. What you have here is Battle Ox, Blade Knight, Blood Jin, and Obelisk, if he wasn't in the game, as an available option to Kaiba. Ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon can easily take that spot. We're not done yet talking about Kaiba's moveset. There's still his spells and his trap cards. And one of them that could be Enemy Controller. Now, Enemy Controller has, usually in the manga, has two effects. And now that can be definitely a thing for Kaiba inside the game. It could be, he could choose a stance kind of similar to Gon and use it to either grab the opponent in or to shock the opponent somehow. But most likely the latter. Here's a very interesting card, or move, Crush Card Virus. Now, how would it work? Basically like Amaterasu, but instead of damage you over time, it just debuffs the opponent, making them weaker, or making certain attacks like a strong attack or a light attack slightly weaker than it should have been. One more card / move I'd like to talk about, and that's Ring of Defense. Now, how would this work? Well, it'll just be his guard, because there might be a chance Karibo might be Yugi's guard in this game, and let's just say it is. It would make total sense, absolute sense, if Kaiba were to use Ring of Defense. Kaiba is no stranger to physical attacks. He could definitely use some, like a card throw from the manga, or a push. He also did that in the manga as well, a push or shove. So when it comes to grabbing his opponent, he'll most likely grab the opponent himself. These cards right here represent Kaiba perfectly, and would represent Kaiba perfectly in Jump Force. So much, in fact, I'm confident that if he were to be announced, he used these exact cards in battle. Now, we're going to go take a final look at these cards in the Jump Force control format. So there you have it. Here's how it might look in Jump Force. Enemy Controller, Crush Card Virus, Burst Stream of Destruction, a blast move from Blue Eyes White Dragon, and of course Obelisk the Tormentor. Now, Blue Eyes could be the heavy attack, and Voice Raider could be the light attack, and that's how basically you use each of them. Now, also Blue Eyes can use a headbutt or a tail as an attack. And now, yep, there we go. Now, what I'm about to show you is a montage of what it may potentially look like in the game. So I'm potentially thinking about stepping into some unfamiliar territory for myself and doing a Medaka Box character, and also doing Bleach or 2 Bleach characters. So let me know what character you would like to see me do as for a potential moveset for either Medaka Box or Bleach or maybe another series. Thanks for watching, and until the next confirmation, see ya.